G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today up to part 14 of our SBR run-throughs, and that leads us to the Shadow Dragon Saga. So this is an extremely limited category, pretty much just taking in what I have. It was enough to beat the mission last time, so let's jump straight on in. Now, I don't have the category leader for Shadow Dragon, but Oceana does get the job done. Will obviously be even better once she eventually gets her awakening on global. So let's just have a look at the. Ideally, would have had. We'd love to have the two blue fusions together. So we might even rotate off there. Start off with that. We'll get the seal off Oceana. And then no type advantage anywhere here, so we might just go like that. So, that's a fair whack of damage to be taking, but look, until Goku got off his super, he wasn't going to be too flash in that first slot either, so I guess we sort of just take what we get at this point. So, Shiana's, I feel like she has a pretty clean animation there, if I'm honest. I really don't mind that. So we'll be looking forward to her awakening coming to global with launch eventually. But obviously that's still a whiles away. So bang. Now the two Super Saiyan 4s are going to be what carries our... that's still a lot of damage. That was with the type advantage. But they're going to be who carries us on this SBR run. This isn't ideal. What I will do is pop Princess Snake just to heal us up a little bit. Send Gogeta after that. And then Shenron there. We'll just make the most of the type advantage at this stage. Oh, here we go. So you would have seen the little fidget in the screen there, meant that we were getting our counter. So hopefully get a crit. Still not a great deal of damage, but this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta isn't fully linked out. I have got two dupes in it, but yeah, it's clearly a lot of work still to be done on that front. So with this Gogeta, we're clearly claiming we clearly want that those additionals to fire off. Beautiful, as he's raising his attack and defense with each attack. So we really need that buffer before he gets hit. And we've nearly got the kill there too. So, and to get a dodge was brilliant. So as you would have just seen as well, that my Omega Shenron doesn't have his links decked out, unfortunately. But it's... I mean, his super attack decked out. Apologies. Pardon me. But really want to keep those orbs there for Super Saiyan 4 Goku next rotation. So I guess we'll just go like this. We should finish off that int Shadow Dragon. And then... oh no, there we go. Getting a couple of additionals here. This is a rainbowed friend supporter, so I'm not sure what he's gone with here. Now, this is SA1, and so is my Oceanus. So clearly they're not units that I'm going to be putting Kais into, because they're only useful for these specific types of missions. So there's just no real need. Personally, there we go. There's the... yep, that's what we like to see. So we'll go straight away off the bat. We'll finish him. Now these active skills are going to play a huge part in defeating this SBR mission. If you don't have both of these Super Saiyan 4s, you're probably going to struggle to finish it, unless you've got just about every other unit from the Shadow Dragon Saga, which there is very few of. Would have been nice to just call this GT so that we had a bit more variety on on who we were going to attack with, play with, but I guess maybe Dokkan has ideas of future SBR missions involving that, or who knows what they've got up their sleeve. So it's going to be, 2.9. It's not bad. It should be enough to finish him, and then it's just down to that tech. There we go, we've got the additional 2. So type disadvantage here, so unless we get a crit, we're not going to do much damage at all. But we have raised our defense here twice, so not that he was getting attacked after it anyways. So yeah, nice critical there, and then Gogeta should get the finish for us. So and then on to the next battle. Now this is obviously our stronger of the 2 rotations, so we'll be starting off pretty weak, going up with the Shadow Dragon lineup here. Only the 2 opponents though, so just check the defenses. So the strong has a much higher defense. Might just quickly chuck in that. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get. It does feel like we are wasting time just until we can get the Super Saiyan 4s on rotation, and when you're so limited in the units you can bring to this stage, I feel like that's just the easiest way to play it. Survive until you get those active skills off, and then try to blast through them. So hopefully we get a couple of additionals here with that type advantage from this Omega Shenron. Now, clearly most people want to see LRs for Omega Shenron, and the same for might do that way, and the same for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So I agree. I hope that we do see them in the very near future, hopefully with another major celebration. But I guess if you follow the trends of each year being a different saga in the line of Dragon Ball Z, things up next would make sense to be GT. So we could be expecting something along those lines, but yeah, that's still a long way away. So hopefully we can get a nice critical here. Let's see. No, still 1 million damage, and we're going to seal Nova Shenron here. Would love to level up. Oh, that hurts. Oceanus' super attack, and I probably will get around to that when her awakening does come to global. Guess we just go after Nova Shenron there. Back to that, and then finish up there as well. We will have our active skills for next rotation, so we'll be ready to activate those straight away and hopefully take out one of the 2 here. So otherwise this is going to be a pretty drawn out battle, and this will be one of the slower SBR videos that I do put out, unfortunately, but there's not much we can do in terms of finishing this one off quickly. Pretty good tank there. The Android 8 would still be active, I think, or maybe that is because of Nova Shenron's support buff. But now we know it's definitely, there's no active skills here. No items active here, so we're going to just go straight for him. Try taking him out, wipe out half of those attacks. Don't mind this animation. Final Shine attack, definitely one of the highlights of GT, which, as many of us know, there wasn't too many of, but Super Saiyan 4s were a great introduction. So, yep, pretty slow these active skills, but look at that, perfect. So there goes. Oh no, he's somehow survived. Wow. So I'll put Goku in due to the fact that he's going to raise his raise his defense off his super, and then we'll go after that. Now, seeing that I have gotten my Dokkan attack, I wish I probably hadn't have gone down that route, but that's okay. Nice and slow for me. Perfect. So we're going to get the attack haul with Goku here, so that will eliminate the Inch Shenron, and then can't imagine it'll do a great deal damage against the Nova, but it'll be better than nothing. So bang, there's that done. Would have been nice to have activated that off Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's 18 key, but guess we can't be greedy there. It'll heal us up for the next rotation. 900k. That losing out on that leader skill on my side, running Oceanus, hurts, but there's not much I can really do on that front, unfortunately. We'll just give those straight to get a bit of healing here, and then same thing. So as long as he doesn't get that super off straight away, yep, perfect. We'll seal him here and get that second attack off anyway, which will do the same. And the stun, perfect. So a lot of versatility in this Oceanus unit for SBR missions, but she's only going to fit into this Shadow Dragon class and the Peppy Girls I think she would be in. So yeah, extremely limited, but does have that niche. We'll go straight in with that, get off a big 18 key, go into that, get a big 18 key, and then that should, I would expect this to be the end of this battle. So 3.3 is pretty good. If he gets an additional after this, after he's raised his attack, no, not that lucky, but I expect Goku to finish this here. Now my Goku is only... sorry about that. My Goku is only 55%, so not expecting crazy damage output numbers there. Now up to the final two. Go for that seal. It's a tough one. I'm just going to pop an Icarus straight away. Do want to keep those two Shenrons separate from each other. We'll just go like that, into that, into, yeah, it's a hard rotation to play around. This will hurt. Oh no, don't worry, I thought that was the type disadvantage, but that was the tech attacking strong, so we don't mind that. And even with that type disadvantage, we're tanking there with the Icarus active, so here we are, hoping for the stun. As we saw, there was a lot of attacks in that second slot here, so yep, perfect. It's not much more we could ask for there. That's brilliant. And that's why I will be keeping the Oceanus on rotation, even though she is only SA1. Now we go, guess we go like that into that. Didn't even think to change it over. Should have switched Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to be attacking Nova Shenron. That was silly on my behalf, and that's going to cost us a bit of damage here, as in damage output, not receiving damage, because obviously we've still got the Icarus active from the last turn, so we're going to tank very well no matter what. And he's raised his defense there, raised his attack here, but yeah, just attacking the wrong opponent going against that type disadvantage, so we didn't get the crits. But Goku hopefully put a bit of damage down for us. This could be a long and drawn out last battle. As you can see, that health bar is moving very slowly. So unless we get off multiple edition, it's in a second super here. No, yeah. He's our, other than Nova Shenron, he's our, oh, there we go. As you would have just seen, the little flicker meant that we were getting our counter off here. 440k, that's, won't complain about that extra little bit of damage there. Which way? We'll go this way. We'll seal AGL Shenron again. Then hit. Oops, should have swapped that over to Nova Shenron. I am in bad form. What am I doing? Oh, we may as well completely go after him here. It's a fair whack of damage to be taking, but in terms of going for the possible stun and the 100% seal, it's a risk I feel is worth taking, getting supered in that first slot. No stun there, unfortunately. And yeah, 5,000, we'll definitely live with that. So a bit more defense lowering. And now if you had Oceanus and Nova Shenron both at SA10, this would clearly go a lot quicker. But yeah, whether they're worth investing in Kai's, that's up to you. I just feel for myself that they are certainly not for the time being. Anyways, until Oceanus gets her awakening, then I'll probably invest in her. So we'll pop off these active skills as we have the other battles. Try to wear down a bit of damage. We'll remember to swap mine this time to make sure I get off as much damage output as I can here. But I'm not expecting a great deal of damage. Yeah, 1 million. Health bar is pretty big. So then we'll stick after him. That, get off a big 18 key super. We're only going to get off the 12 key there, but that's okay, because unlike Vegeta, Goku raises his defense on his 12 super attack and his 18 key ultra. So Vegeta, what's he giving us? 900k. Tanking well, and as you just saw, another flicker in the screen, so we're going to get that counter. Free damage here. Bang, big critical. So we got the 1.3 mil there, which is better than his 18 key super. So that, and it's going to tank well. It's perfect. Defense lowering. Hopefully we get another. Just additionals. Shenron loves doing his additional attacks. Oh, that's hefty. Damage taken just there. So we will. I think it's safe just to do that. I am going to pop a Princess Snake. So we're sealing there. Do that. We'll save all those orbs for Super Saiyan 4 Goku next rotation. So we'll get off a big 24 key super for him. And I must stress that when doing these SBR missions, it is wise to look at how the orbs are going to line up on that next rotation. And you've got to think about who you are going to have attacking. Now, I knew I had Goku, so I wanted to get him a good grouping of AGL orbs, because we know that his key meter moves up so quickly. It's like 4 orbs, and you've got him firing off a 24 key super. So it's definitely just something that I wanted to make sure you guys are all considering. And then, yep, nice tanked off with that Princess Snake active. And so I am going to go this side. That is just because I wanted those. Was trying to line up those red orbs, but also didn't want to touch these rainbow orbs on the left-hand side because they're going to help Vegeta get off his, should be, yeah, close to a 24 key. And then we'll switch back to there and go like that. So the only worries would have been if Shenron was supering in that first slot, but last rotation we sealed his super with Oceanus, so that wasn't even something to consider. This might hurt a little bit still. Yeah, 250k. Wow. That's even after the defense being raised, so that hurts a lot. It's where you need to go additionals with your Super Saiyan 4s. If you're getting off multiple raises, they're going to tank for anything. It comes a point where they can be your go-to SBR saviours. Wow, we're very lucky not to get supered one more time there. Going to pop in Android 8. Put us up health-wise. Debating how to do this, because I think we get that finish there. Then go that, and don't really want to just waste another item for the sake of it. So there you go, damage reduction is great there. I mean, the defense numbers were great there, sorry. Well, I thought that was going to be the finish there. I thought Nova wasn't going to survive that one. Stun here would be brilliant. Dokkan gods, if you're listening to me, stun please. There we go. Thank you. So then, don't think we'll get the finish this turn, but easy finish next rotation. Unless we get off crit. Whoa. They are literally hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Good thing we activated that Android 8. So that would have worn us a bit more damage there. So that's annoying. Game knows it's on its last legs, and I'm not going to play around. It's not worth the risk of failing the whole thing just because you don't want to use an item, but to get that grouping of attacks before we're able to get any type of damage, any type of raising off is very, very unlucky. But look, we've just survived it, and we're going to finish it on the next attack. So this is, look, we got down pretty low on health a couple of times, but I wouldn't have said that this was a hard SBR. It was just a slow and very drawn out one due to the fact that my super attacks aren't maxed and we are quite limited on the units that we're able to take in here. But hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Hope you were able to get something from it, some type of tip or hint that helps you when doing the mission for yourselves. And if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. So thank you, and I'll catch you on the next video.